welcome back to R&R Sugarloaf Farm. I'm Ryan, and in today's video we are going to just be looking at the pregnant does, see kind of where they are with their udders and how they're coming along. We are currently about 6 days away from our first due date, and so happy Groundhog Day. I know that y'all won't get this video on Groundhog Day. We're still playing catch up, but we're getting close. And yeah, so we've got about 1 more week, and then we've got 4 due right off the bat. But we are going to look at everyone's udders and stuff, and I'm going to put a description as far as when their due date is and how far along they are to accompany their udders. And then our next video is going to be udder clips, and we'll explain that in that video, and hopefully we can get all of that done and show y'all what we do to get ready for kidding season. So hope y'all like the video. Here we go. Here's Anna. Let's see. Here is Queenie, which I really like how that udder is looking, but she might just have one in there. Alright, here's Floppy. I think she's got at least 2 kids, and there is her udder. Now, they do look a lot different whenever they are hairy, which y'all will see that in the next video whenever we get them all clipped down. Let's see, Mac. I've been watching Mac very close because, as you see, her sides are sunk down. Last year, as a first freshener, she delivered 10 days prematurely with triplets. Now, I don't think that she's going to have triplets. I mean, she could, but I don't think she's going to. Hey, Matt, can we take a look at your udder, please? Oh. Alright, there's Mac's udder. Alright, let's take a look at Coco's udder. Coco isn't due until the end of February, but I bet you she's got at least 2. Nora isn't due until March, which I would estimate that she's only got 2. Raspberry here, I would say that she's got 2 or 3, and that doesn't help. That really doesn't help. So that is a good way for does to abort early or have the undeveloped babies to get reabsorbed. And I have been watching Raspberry very closely because she has had over this past week a little bit of discharge, which I think is her mucus plug. But let's try and get a shot of that udder. Here is Raspberry's udder, which I'm not liking her teat placement as of right now, but like I said, it's kind of hard to tell whenever they're not shaved. Let's move on. Here's Nippy. She's probably got 1 or 2. Tilly probably got 3 or 4 in there. And I am liking the way that her udder is looking. And here's Toffee. Oh, don't move away, Toffee. But y'all kind of caught that to where she does have good looking udder. Here's Tootsie. And she has got a really good... Okay. Everybody's in the way. She's got a really good udder. If everybody move out of the way. Okay, let's try and get Dorothy. So Dorothy She may not let me get any closer than this, but she's got a really good looking udder forming, and she is an absolute dream to milk, but she's not gonna let me get closer. Well, here's Sylvie. Sylvie's probably got at least 2 in there for a first freshener, and she's not got too bad looking udder. Alright, Lily here, she would be a 3rd freshener, and I haven't ever seen her udder full. I've only seen like little tiny snapshots. I think she's got at least 2 kids in there. And Blueberry, can you move out of the way? But she is not due until March. But it looks like it's forming up pretty good. We'll know more whenever we shave. One thing about Lily that we have to keep our eye out on is to where, so 2 years ago on her last kidding, she did have a C-section because the kids were in a, she had one kid just fine, and then the second one got hung up, and so she had to have a C-section, and you can kind of tell the scar right there. So that is something that we are going to pay close attention to during kidding season this year. And one of the last does, which she's using the restroom, but is Faith. Now, Faith gave us twins last year. She got very big, very, very wide, like she is now. And I could have swore that she was going to have quads, but she only had twins, and they were kind of small. So, I don't know, but really. Alright, so there is Faith. She's probably not going to let me get any closer, just like with Dorothy. They are on high alert whenever they are bred, but her udder is turning out pretty good. And then Lucky is going to give us a perfect udder shot. She's not due until March, but she is forming up pretty well. And she's a beast to milk as a first freshener, so I can't wait to see what she does as a second freshener. And she is a little bit bigger. Okay, bye. Lucky is a little bit bigger than she was last year, prior to kidding, and so I'm thinking she might have 2 on board. Don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna call it quits, and I hope that y'all liked the video. I know it was a little different and a little short, but anyway, so that's all we got going on right now. We're just kind of watching, baby watching, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.